and welcome to the Cottage. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and this is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. Thank you guys for joining me, and to those of you who have gone with me through this entire journey, thank you so much for sticking with me through this journey. We have gone through the fiery wands. We have drank from the emotional watery cups. We have sliced through the swords, and we have grounded through the pentacles. And here we are, almost to the end of the archetypal journey of the major arcana. And here we are at the beautiful star. It's been a rough ride lately. We have gone through the devil, we have gone through death, and we have gone through the tower. And here we are at this serene, beautiful star. It's been a rough ride, but here is our serene break. Thank the heavens, thank the stars, right? So this is a card of renewed hope and inspiration after all that turbulent destruction and shakeup of the tower. This is a time that we come back to our true, authentic self, right? I mean, we were born naked, right? So we are reborn naked, right? This is where we find the serenity so that we can heal properly, both physically and spiritually. It's such a beautiful card, especially when clients come in, they've been through everything, and they are just distraught. And when I get this card for them, I almost want to take their hand and say, sugar, it's okay now. You can breathe. Now there's help on the way. So the crystal for the star is Larimar. So Larimar, I've heard it pronounced different ways. This is such a unique stone. It's often mistaken for turquoise, but once you feel the vibration, you know what you're holding is very special. This is the crystal of flowing harmony. It just feels like you're trying to hold water. It's beautiful. It soothes the emotions. It has such gentle energy. It encourages you to surrender and embrace this renewing energy. And that's just what the star signifies. So it's beautiful and perfect for the star's energy. So let's talk about the numerology. We're going to go through this entire card, so strap in. So this is card 17, and as we break down the numerology, 1 plus 7 is 8. This is beautiful, and there's 8 points to this star, and we'll get to that in just a minute. So as we break down that numerology to number 8, 8 is a power number. It's all about cyclical rhythms. It embodies the ebb and flow of growth. You see these little sprouts here? Kind of perfect, right? That's what that number 8 signifies. Now it urges you to tap into your strength, and that might sound familiar because number 8 in the major arcana is the strength card. So if that sounds familiar, it's on purpose. So it invites you to tap into your strength in order to navigate the twists and turns of life with grace. And we talked about grace when we talked about the strength card. You need grace and composure and compassion to deal with that lion, right? You can't use you know, aggression to tame that lion. You have to use grace and compassion, right? This, if I were to use one word, it would be grace for this card. So let's talk about this 8-pointed star. The elephant in the room. Well, other than the naked lady, but we're getting there, all right? I promise. So the 8-pointed star goes by a couple of different names. The Star of Ishtar and also the Star of Venus. Either way, basically it means the same things. It represents the concept of cosmic order. And we talk about, oh, the stars are aligned. You know, once the stars align, everything will be okay, right? That's kind of where it comes from. Now, this means spiritual balance and divine energy found across all cultures. Every culture looks up at the stars, right? So this is something that transcends all cultures. We all revere the stars, right? So this is a need to find yourself, find your North Star, find your compass, right? Now, these 7 stars around here, these smaller ones, they harken back to meditation in the Hindu religion that is now more of a worldwide practice of the 7 stars within, indicating the 7 energy centers or 7 chakras located in the body, the 7 stars within. When we align those 7 stars within, then we feel divine, right? I'm on every once in a while, usually with the seasonal changes, I will go through a 7-day chakra alignment. And I'm starting from the top down now. And this morning, I started with the crown chakra. So it's funny that I'm talking about the star today. But yeah, I mean, this is all about divine alignment, and I just love it. Now, the naked woman. This is about purity. She's innocence. She's vulnerable. It's a complete willingness to be authentic. She's hiding nothing, right? She has drawn from the healing waters of the subconscious, and she's pouring some of those waters onto the earth. Now it goes into 5 streams here. And there's a couple of different interpretations as to what those 5 streams are. I have my interpretations, and then there's others' interpretations. Take what you will, throw away what you don't want, okay? So these could indicate the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, spirit. And spirit goes into the pool of the collective unconscious. That's 1. Or you could take it as the 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and feel. And then the feeling or touch goes into the subconscious. Either way, this represents the neglected part of herself and her world. The earth needs water. So does she. She's a part of the earth. Are you with me? All right. So she's also pouring some of the water back into the universal pool of the subconscious. So she's replenishing and enriching the collective subconscious or the collective unconscious, however Jungian term you want to call it. because as she does this, she ensures that it never dries up. So she's able to draw from it whenever she needs it in the future. So this card is never ending hope and inspiration and divine energy. It doesn't go dry, it's always there. Now, on this little tree, this little fruit tree, we have a little bird, and it's called the ibis bird. Now, this is a very sacred bird in ancient Egypt. It is the emblem of the god of wisdom, Thoth. Now, the ibis calls us to the wisdom we need in order to fly above our present challenges. We fly above it, it becomes smaller, right? So it helps us see the big picture. It puts things into perspective for us. If we are our higher self, right? If we are divine, it's very small, it's very minute, no big deal, right? Okay, so the woman's foot, it's resting on the surface of the pool, right? So this represents the unconscious mind being stirred up or aroused by the woman. It doesn't penetrate the water, okay? But it's being stirred. It's being aroused by the water. So in the tarot, remember, water is emotions. And the vessel that pours into the water could be seen as divine influence being poured directly into the soul. So this is just divine replenishment. Divine replenishment. So this mountain back here is, yeah, there's going to be obstacles, but now you are coming from a divine higher place. And so those obstacles, right, are no big deal. You've got all of this energy, this replenishment, this hope, this inspiration, that no big deal, right? It's just a little obstacle, right? Okay, so let's look at it reversed. So if it's reversed, it could be a number of things. You could be refusing to see your own flaws, right? You're not wanting to work on yourself. You're having a hard time maybe finding hope and faith in hard times. You know, you're having a hard time seeing that ibis, hard time seeing that compass, hard time finding the stars and all the clouds, right? Or, and this sounds harsh, but take it in stride. Maybe you're feeling sorry for yourself instead of trying to fix the situation. You've got the, oh, woe is me's. Instead, you know, instead of trying to find the good, you're drowning in the bad. Okay? So this star is still shining, whether it's upside down or not. So the faith and the hope is there. You just have to see it. Okay? So even reversed, if you're reading for someone else, it's there. They just need to see it. Okay? It's there. All right. Now let's look at the Tarot of the Dragons. This is always such an awesome deck to compare. So I love this. You've got the 8-pointed star, and look at all the dragons. I feel like these are all the dragons of past lives that have gone before. I love that. You've got this dragon just open and vulnerable, right? You've got what looks like almost like a pelican or a flamingo representing the ibis. And then you have him pouring from his wings, because he can't, he's not holding the cups in his hands, he's holding it in his wings. And then you've got the 5 streams here, and then he's pouring water into the pool here. I love this. This is beautiful and very, very close to the OG. So I love that interpretation. It's very, very similar. And I wanted something pretty similar just to show you guys a different interpretation. I love like the fogginess in the background here. Ah, it's a beautiful card. And I love the little streams. I love that they kept that. Beautiful. All right. Now we have the Under the Oak Tarot, one of my new favorites. And look at this, you guys. I love that this tree is kind of split so that you can see the stars. Love that. You've got the star in the middle, and then you've got the 7 stars surrounding it. You've got conscious versus subconscious here. This is beautiful. She looks almost like a spirit. She's pouring water in, and the unconscious is pouring water in. So I feel like this is the material, and this is the ethereal. So conscious, subconscious. And this twinkly little snow in the background is gorgeous. I just love this interpretation. Look at all the ripples. This is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. The snow looks like stars too. Oh, I just love it. Beautiful interpretation. What do you guys think? Oh, love it. Love it. Wait till you guys see this last one. This is the Druidic Tarot. Look at this. Now, at first, I was like, I don't get it. Then I got it. So, the subconscious is under the water, and the conscious is above the water. Oh, I love it so much. And it's like this blending here, right in here. It's so ethereal. I'm loving this deck more and more the more I use it. There's our star. I love it. And I feel like the background where all the fires are also kind of stars. There's stars in her hair. It almost took my breath away when I saw this card. It's so beautiful and speaks volumes. It's like she's rising from the subconscious, taking a corporeal form, and she's like ready to tackle whatever the world has in store for her. She's like, bring it on, world. I can take it. Love this. So that was the star in the Rider-Waite Smith, the Tarot of the Dragons, Under the Oak Tarot, and the Druidic Tarot. So how do you guys interpret the star? Please let me know down in the comments below. If I missed anything, please let me know. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. After this series, we just have a few more. After this series, we'll be going into the Celtic Trioum, and we'll be doing quite a bit of learning about trees and the lore and some Celtic correspondences and really digging into that lore. So I'm really excited about that. Please check out my website where you can sign up for a class. You can sign up to get readings from my reader, Bobby Fierro, at Wild Raven Tarot here on YouTube. Amazing channel. Just an amazing reader. I'm currently not doing energy healing sessions at this moment. That may change in the future, but at the moment I'm not. I'm focusing on my dissertation, and I am doing classes, so feel free to sign up for those. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message on my website. You can purchase any of my holistic healing or ritual and spell supplies in my shop on my website. But when you get to checkout, don't forget to enter the code word, all caps veiled, to get your free shipping. That is my gift from me to you, and only available through this channel, and is my gift from me to you. So don't forget to do that. If you'd like to financially support this channel, you can do that by buying me a coffee. All the details are down below, or you can just scan this QR code right here, but absolutely no pressure. Just live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.